Hi folks, I was having a little technical issue, so this is part two. I'm going to reel in the clutch spring because I'm not physically strong enough to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ratchet it in a little at a time, square as we can get it. A little at a time, 2, 3 turns at a time. Don't break your bolts because, yeah, you don't want to break anything in this, trust me. As much as I'd like to do a lot squarer like the manufacturer says. It would, it's impossible sometimes for one person to do a whole lot of things by themselves, but you gotta work with what you got, you know. Turn it a little bit at a time. Pulling it in. But, you know, we're all human. I try to look for the simple solutions, put the clutch back together, because like I said, not an expert. Not trained any which way how to fix a snowmobile. Nor am I certified probably to do this, but oh well. I'll get her back together. Here goes. So what I'm going to do first, there we go, see? If I can do this, guys, you can do it too. But I'm not saying anybody should just, you know, become a mechanic overnight. Just, you know, a little at a time, and things will prevail, you know. Not a bad thing. And you can see what I'm doing. I'm just, I put the spring in there. We took the broken guy out. Now I go back over my lines. That's where I put my lines, right there and there. Buddy told me that's the way to do it, you know, kind of thing. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw these a little snug. I got to see if I can get a torque wrench here. Probably not. I wouldn't over hug these, but not that hard. So you got a nice new spring in there now, so this thing should, in theory, be a good shifter again. I had to pull the main bolt, yes, but that's good. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. I'm going to take a tier right here on top. I'm going to use blue Loctite. And, you know, just because it might be good to have it, because I'm not saying I'm the expert here. So I'm going to leave this bolt in. If you can't see me, I'm going to leave this bolt in. I'm going to put a bolt with Loctite on it. So, yeah, no, give it a little loopy-doopy. Slide her in the hole. Start tightening up the clutch. So, you'll repeat this for every step. I mean, yes, I am doing this a little differently than probably some of you would do, but we're amateurs here. If you're a mechanic cringing what I'm doing, well, I snugged it. I'm going to take this one back out. I want to make sure I get Loctite in all these threads because it's important. I would say it's pretty important for the snowmobile. You just don't want these backing out. This is a high pressure clutch. So I'm hoping with knowledge is power, you've heard the saying. And a little looby dooby there. I mean, I want to go for a ride today, man. Who doesn't want it? You know, we got winter now. And the part was about $64 on eBay. I would say that's not too bad for. Well, the sled kind of do some mechanic work. You know, learn a little bit as we go. You know. There, we snugged out. Now, same thing here. Just going to do the same process. Yeah, it's boring to watch, but you know, it is what we do when we're trying to budget on. We're all riding on a budget here. Should I buy a new snowmobile? Nah, not worth it. Is it a lot less maintenance? Yeah, I've had brand new sleds. Yeah, they're nice. I admit, I'll highly go, yeah. Anybody that says, well, is budget riding better? Well, it depends on how your outlook. If you're, don't mind missing a couple days or a couple, 3 days of ride, not gonna hurt you. So, you know, I'm not an expert at this in any means of imagination, folks, and I'm no different than anybody that rides snowmobiles. I'm out here to enjoy the sport, the thrill of it. If I blow the clutch up, oh well, then I guess I might have to take it off and actually take it to a place to have it work on. But for right now, if I can get away with it, we will fix it as we go. And fixing things is what I like to try to learn to do. I mean, as I got older, I mean, I'm 44 today. Man, fucking tiny, the darn time, pardon my French. My time flies around here in this world. You know? Anybody would like to go snowmobiling someday, I think that'd be freaking awesome. Do a YouTube channel based on going riding with some of my friends on YouTube, you know? I think that'd be freaking cool. But I know there's another guy out there that, I don't know if he watches my channel. I subscribed to him a while back. Jeremy Rides. You should check out his content. He's from Vermont. I guess I don't really know how Vermont's doing for snow right now. So I kind of like, I like to get to know people and maybe do an old ride, do an old club ride or something, or do something like, get a bunch of old sleds together and put the hammer down, you know? I don't care if they're greasy triples. The only reason I bought this sled is because at the time, I wanted to be, last year my wife took basic illness, couldn't work, so I said, I shout out to my lovely wife. I'm not going to say names on YouTube because I live a private life, so you repeat this process, okay? I'm not saying this is the proper way to do it. I'm not see, that's the last bolt. Then, you know, Loctite, I put it's cheap, it's like $3 or $4. I got it from the local inlet hardware store. So, yeah, you know, it's not enough to say, don't make fun of somebody's ride because you don't know their financial situation. If somebody's got a financial situation, you know, I commend people that ride old sleds. Ugga dugga. Now, crisscross it. Do it as tight as we can. And, yep, people are going to be hollering at me. You're not going to torque wrench. But, oh well. And I would say just like that, you can strip anything, so that's good. All the bolts are back on. We're all right, folks. It's looking good. So I fixed this whole thing for 64 bucks. You know, I'm going to put a little thread locker on that too, because the clutch, see all these washers? Very important to get them right. That's your primary. So take in consideration when you're being keepy on stuff, you know, take consideration. I didn't want to take the center bolt, but I had to. Just right in. Well, as I said, I will check these periodically, say a day. I slipped something down in here so I can hopefully get her tightened back up, hopefully. You know, I'm not saying an expert, so. Watch out for that positive terminal. I'm going to just put it up against the back. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do, folks, but tight. Now, inspect my belts. You know, one better than the other. Not really. So basically, in a nutshell, that's how you change a primary spring. My Frank here lets me use his garage. I highly appreciate him letting me use it. Folks, with that, that's how you change this little freaking nuisance of a spring. I hope it helps. I mean, we're not... You're not riding, you're not learning, you're not riding, you're not, you know, we're all learning things. So that, you know, that's got Loctite, I know it's got Loctite, so we just replaced the whole freaking spring for 60 bucks. That's what you call budget riding, my friends. Please like and subscribe to the video if you like this video. For more content like this, we may be doing more work. You know, might be changing those car boots someday, you know, I don't know. All right, folks, so I already did my speed sensor down there. That was my handy dandy work, white zip ties. All right, like and subscribe, enjoy your weekend.